Last week, House Democrats on the Oversight and Accountability Committee released a shell report revealing the extent of President Donald Trump's corruption allegations. The White House for Sale: How Princes, Prime Ministers and Prime Ministers Paid President Trump documents more than $7.8 million in payments from foreign states and their leaders, including some of the world's worst regimes. And that's what the committee found. The size of Trump's financial burden is staggering. President Trump's businesses have received at least $7.8 million in foreign payments from at least 20 countries during his presidency. These include payments from foreign governments and foreign government-owned or controlled entities to property belonging to Donald Trump. The identity of these foreign countries should raise legitimate national security concerns. Countries such as China, Saudi Arabia, Democratic Republic Congo, Malaysia, Albania, Kosovo spent money, often lavishly, on condos and hotel stays at Donald Trump's properties. President Trump personally enriched himself as he made foreign policy decisions linked to their own policy agendas. It will have far-reaching consequences for United States. This is exactly kind of behavior that seriously concerns drafters' constitution. One would have expected broad coverage of such a dazzling report showing the extent of Trump's alleged unconstitutional conduct and personal corruption, for which he has been impeached 4 times. One would think this would encourage reporters question Republicans about their failure stand up Trump or their willingness rein him in if he returns office. We don't need any more evidence that Trump aspires to be an authoritarian free from the constraints of the Constitution. History tells us that authoritarians have traditionally used power for personal gain, leading to a culture of personal corruption. Trump, who wants to join the club of corrupt despots like Russian President Vladimir Putin, certainly fits this mold. Trump's money grab threatens to destroy a critical and defining principle American democracy: strict separation of a president's personal financial interests from interests nation. Report said. In establishing presidency, framers emphasized that president is not a term-limited king but a public servant whose duty is serve common good rather than personal financial interests. It continues, the U.S. Constitution absolutely and unequivocally rejected monarchical system, requiring our president-elect to use that office solely advance interests of American people rather than his own personal financial and business interests. Previous presidents took their oaths seriously and refused to use the office as their personal piggy bank. No other president had ever come close to attempting such a heist of hoovering up foreign government money, which in eyes of founders was ultimate presidential crime and treason. A crime and treason made all more striking here by criminals Rep.